Hey guys, I'm Tommy.
And I'm Dena.
And today we're going to show you our Mercedes Sprinter van. It's a 170 wheelbase high roof model.
We built the van back in 2020 and we've been living in it for the past 4 years. Come check it out.
Alright, so welcome to the interior of the van. We wanted to design our van in a way that it would be really functional for our everyday lives and the activities we'd be doing throughout the day. Dena and I both work full-time remote doing our creative businesses, and so having good workstations was absolute essential going into designing and building the van. So this is a 27-inch iMac on a swivel arm, and then the desk setup is on a 3-point axis lagoon mount swivel as well. So you rotate the seat back obviously, and then when you want to sit down, and then you just bring the table down here, and when we're parking on a hill I'll attach it to this carabiner there. It's more like a cinch, and we just turn it like that, and if you are on a hill you can see it does get a little wavy, so I'll just run this up to here, latch that down, and we're rocking and rolling. Alright, so here's our sink area. We have fresh filtered water, and then we have your general clean sink water here on this hose, which is really nice. A really deep bowl sink. We really like the size of it. Often things travel in a sink when you're in a van, so we really like, you know, storing dishes and things in there. And then down here you have your secret sponge drawer with a couple more cleaning supplies.
And then of course, spices are key. Helps us save a lot of room in the fridge with condiments. So we've got everything in here, and we even labeled them at the top so you can see what you're grabbing. Alright, so it holds a ton of stuff. So much space in here. We obviously try to keep all of our dry goods in here, and obviously our favorite snacks. So in one of our bigger drawers, we keep our pots and pans. We only have 2. We don't need much, a small one and a big one with lids. We keep our bowls in here, and coffee, as well as coffee accessories like sweeteners, and then of course our hydration. Whenever we're driving, we do have latches that keep this tight, but we also have an additional latch to make sure nothing happens when we're on the road.
Alright, so let me show you guys the bathroom. Here is the throne. It slides right out right there. It's a Nature's Head composting toilet. It's aerated so that it decomposes the poo, and the urine goes to a bucket on the side. It's so easy, super clean. We never smell it at all. We have the vanity over here. Hidden space for some toothbrushes. As you can see, no overhead storage. It just keeps the whole van feeling very spacious. We've been on the road for 4 years, and you know, we really don't feel claustrophobic at all.
I'm Nate Murphy, and I have literally just bought this van to show you how to build a van. We have made a really detailed course which will help you go from this to this. You will learn everything you need. We help you specify your electrical system, and you'll be able to access the community all building their own vans at the same time.
So this is the biggest window we put in the van. It's the T-vent window. It has the vent here so you can open it up. Oftentimes this is essential, like that we have this, because when it's raining, the bunk windows really shouldn't be opened. It leaks. So when we're cooking, we'll open the fan and open a window, and this is just a perfect setup. Alright, so this is our coffee setup. We have our French press here, our scale and timer, and then our water heater here. So that's how the magic happens in the morning before we start our day. So for me, I really wanted to combine everything I love and create the ultimate lifestyle where I could combine creative work, health and wellness, travel, our relationship, all together into one to make like the perfect lifestyle. And I really feel like this achieves everything. I saw people on Instagram and YouTube living this lifestyle. I said, oh, that looks really cool, but actually living it now for 4 years, I can tell you that like when you plan it right, it's better than anything that you'll see on the internet. We're loving it, and it's the best decision I think I've ever made in my life.
As a creative individual, having a constant flow of inspiration is really important to me, so living in a van only made sense. The landscape is always changing, and there's a constant flood of new things to inspire me. So I had no expectations getting into this lifestyle, but I would say it's been more than I could ever imagine, and I really love it.
Let's check out the fridge. So we have a 95-liter dual zone Dometic top open fridge. We really love it. It has a dual zone, so we can turn one side into a fridge, one side into a freezer, have that ice cream on the road. We absolutely love it, and it's been great to us. Great on energy, and it will keep us out on an adventure for probably about 2 weeks, I would say. Maximizing all the space was super high on our priority list. So all the toe kicks in the kitchen have space underneath them. A lot of secret compartments in this van, which make it really cool. And this is one of my favorite secret drawers. It has machete, hatchet, throwing knives, you know, everything a boy could dream of right there. All our outdoors equipment. It's also our van security system.
All right, cooking with a view is easily one of my favorite things in the van. To cook, we use our gas one. It's a single burner, and we fill it with butane and propane. We cook everything with just this one burner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we even bring it outside when we're camping. And here's where we keep all of our kitchen accessories. So we have our coffee mugs in the morning, glassware, all of our utensils, and then all of our daily essentials. Here's our charge drawer. We have 3 USBs and then 1 AC charge port. And the rest that lives in here are accessories that we use for our tech on a daily basis. And down here we have hidden storage with a easy accessible slide out and just corresponding storage bins for anything that's overflow. So as far as clothing, we each have 2 dedicated drawers, one small one and a larger one for our actual clothing. So I'll have you take a look at mine. So everything's folded, kind of military style, rolled up or tightly folded. All essential clothing in here. Barely, you know, we don't have too much, just only the essentials, and then anything else that's kind of just personal items, hygiene, anything accessory wise, we have our smaller drawers for that. And then anything that's outside of that, like extra clothing or fancy things for one-off events, we'll head to the attic. We call this the attic. It's where we keep all our overflow, anything for content creation, of course our mirror, because I know you were wondering where that was, and anything that's kind of secondary items of clothing that we really don't need to use every single day.
All right, so let's talk about the bed design. We went with the dinette style layout, which we really love for the versatility. It makes a huge bed at night, and then during the day it really opens things up with the dinette, the table in the middle. We can do a variety of different things throughout the day. It just feels very spacious and almost like you have your own apartment. The table drops down onto the ledge right here, and the cushions go over the table, and that's how it makes the bed. I bet you I can make the bed in under 2 minutes. Let's see. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, I think I beat my time. Now I'm going to take it apart.
So for our cushions, they are individually made by hand. One piece of the fabric is a firm piece of foam, and then the other half is a piece of memory foam topper. The fabric that we chose is a blend of cotton as well as linen to be breathable enough for all the different temperatures that we're going to be traveling through. Each piece is individually cut to work perfectly to fit right down into our bed. The other important part about our cushions is that we made them easily removable so that we can take them off at any point and give them a wash. At night we have window covers. Some people opt for a curtain to cover the front of the van, but to keep all of our open space that we love, we have window covers for each and every one of our windows that we showed you. These are made by Vanlife Gear. Shout out to you guys.
All right, and I know you want to know how much power this is holding, so let's check out the electrical system. So we have right here a full dedicated cabinet for electrical. So we have 600 amp hours lithium ion batteries. We have a 3000 watt multi-plus inverter. We've got your DC AC circuitry here. We have 475 watts of solar on the roof. And then this is connected to a Servo GX, which goes up to our display right here. So we can always see how much power we're using or getting. You can see the power reserve there and then the solar here and what we're using off the inverter. All right, so we'll show you the water system. It's under here. I'll just slide this cushion out. And, all right, so welcome to the water system. We have a 40-gallon freshwater tank, and then we have a 2.5-gallon Bosch water heater as well. Just the standard SureFlow pump, which has been great, good customer service, and the water accumulator. And then on the fresh drinking water side, we have an Acuva pump with its own filter coming off here. We probably refill our water once every 2 weeks or so. We could do definitely a lot better with that, with more conserving. And then under the van we have a 5-gallon gray water runoff tank that's on a ball valve, so we can dump that whenever we want.
So we made really good use of all the possible storage areas, one being this second floor area where we put all of our shoe storage and some additional items.
All right, so this is the back of the van. We call this the garage. We have a ton of outdoorsy stuff like yoga mats, hiking boots, gym equipment. We got storage that pulls out here, a jackery for extra power, and then we have two cool things that happen right here. One is a table that pulls out right here on a slider. You can be chilling here, having drinks, relaxing, and it's also storage. So in here we have more outdoors equipment. We got tennis rackets, and then down here this is our pull-out table, which is actually doubles as a ping pong table. So this pulls all the way out, and the way it works is this just locks in place like that, and then you have yourself a table. You can take this down to the beach. You can play beer pong on it. You can play ping pong. We'll set that up and show you how that ping pong table works. The table's a little small, but it's still fun. All right, so this is our bike rack and back storage area. It's by Owl Vans. We really, really love this. I'm gonna open this up here and I'll show you what's inside. So we keep our hoses, our shore power electric cords, extra propane, laundry detergent, first aid kits, backdoor shower equipment, that sort of thing here. And as we've been driving, we've been collecting stickers for a lot of the places we've been. We actually ran out of space after the first year, but you know, we're still collecting stickers everywhere we go. It's like one of our things. All right, so this is our quick connect backdoor shower. You just reached in there and connect it to basically a quick connect. And it's really nice. It's just for emergencies. We probably use this in 3 years, maybe like a handful of times, like 5 or 6. So we mostly shower at Planet Fitness, but for emergencies, having a backdoor shower is so nice. So thank you so much for taking the time to check out the van.
You can follow along on our adventures on our Instagrams. Follow me at byhand.design.
And I'm at studio.wisdom. Hope to catch you guys on the road. Peace out.
Later.
Are you thinking of building your own van, but you're worried about how complicated the process is? The bad news is, it is quite complicated. The good news is, we have made a super detailed online course to help you go from this to this. You will learn how to do insulation, carpentry, solar systems, everything you need. We help you specify your electrical system and you'll be able to access the community all building their own vans at the same time. It's never been easier to learn how to build your own van.